gonna jump right in. Number one is to believe, okay? Do not take this for granted, and I mean this, okay? You have to believe that whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest is actually possible for you to manifest. If you don't believe in something that you're going after, then you're not going to get it more than likely. When you believe in something, when you have a belief, okay, beliefs are actually creating the foundation of reality. And when you are believing, you actually open a door that allows that opportunity to become present in your reality. Yes, that is how powerful your beliefs are. Okay, so you must believe. You must believe not only is it possible, but that it's possible for you. Okay? Number two is that you've got to commit to living high vibe. So what does this mean? Okay, when you are living high vibe, you are feeling good. You are thinking positive. You are encouraging and uplifting others. You are the light when you walk into a room. You are thankful for your day. You are saying your blessings before you go to bed. You are eating lots of fresh, green, raw fruits and veggies. You have an organic diet, maybe not all of the time, but you do for the majority of the part. You are consistently open to forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving the past, forgiving your parents, just everybody. You've got to let go of that shit because it holds you down, okay? And we're talking about living high vibe, staying a high vibrational frequency, and you can't do that if you're down here eating McDonald's all the time, feeling sorry for yourself, still pissed off at something that happened like 20 years ago. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta eat clean. You gotta exercise. You gotta meditate. Oh, meditation, number one. Don't even know why I'm saying this now, but meditate, okay? You gotta meditate. The third thing is that you have to have a vision. You have to see it right here before it can be seen out there. Okay, so when you start to visualize the things that you want to manifest, when you're doing that, it might be helpful to make a list, okay, of exactly what you want to see, all right? And if you're having a hard time coming up with exactly what you want to see, you can be more generic, you can be more general, but it's always fun to do exact things and then see those things happen. So either way, there's no wrong way, but just visualize what you want to see that's for the highest good of all, that makes you feel so good, because that's important as well. You have to connect not only to the vision, but you have to connect to the feeling inside of having that vision come true for you. What would it be like if this was already real for you? Okay, that is the feeling that you have to start cultivating. When you start to cultivate that feeling of abundance, that feeling of that relationship, that feeling of that new job and that career, that feeling of that amazing opportunity that's going to put you in front of thousands of people and sell your products or whatever the hell it is that you're trying to manifest, that is the feeling that will open up the doors of the universe so that you can attract it, okay? You have to feel it and you have to see it. And I know that that's not always an easy thing to achieve, but that is what you gotta do, okay? So get to work on that. Number 4, clear the past, okay? You can do this many, many ways, but this is deep healing is what needs to take place within you, all right? That shit your parents did a long time ago, your siblings, the gross guy next door, whoever bogged you down as a child, whoever put you down, whoever walked all over you or used you in an inappropriate way or was mean to you, you've got to release that, because the energy of that circumstance, of that trauma, it still lies within you. And until you release the energy of that from your being, you're going to be weighed down by it. You probably don't even realize that you're being weighed down from it because it happened so many years ago. But I guarantee you that you haven't let it go yet, and that it's probably still inside of you unless you've done work around it. So what does that look like? Okay, you can go to a really good psychologist, not just a therapist, but a psychologist. Get somebody that's good, not somebody you like, but somebody that's good. And it takes you back to that exact moment and helps you release it. Okay, a good psychologist will take you right back to that moment in time to where you can see it, you can feel it, you can smell, you can taste everything that was happening at that moment, and then you forgive it. You invite the light and you let it go. You say, I'm willing to forgive you. I'm willing to forgive myself. I'm willing to forgive all that was involved. Okay, that's what you got to do in those moments. Another good way for healing is any kind of energy work. If you have a good Reiki therapist or a good massage therapist that does different types of energy work, you can go to an energy healer. Kundalini yoga and meditation is amazing for healing. I love it. I'm sure if you follow me, you've heard me talk about the amazing art of Kundalini yoga and meditation. So Kundalini is an energy form of yoga and meditation, and it will really help you raise your vibrational frequency, and those things that were holding you down from so long ago, they will come up in your practice and you can just cry it out. You can cry it out. And when you cry it out, you are releasing it. It is coming out of your body. Another way is to write a book. Write a book or write a journal or get it out of you. See, the point here is to get that experience outside of you. So you can do that through singing. You can do it through writing in your journal or in a book. You can do it by talking to a good therapist or a good psychologist and just physically getting it out of your body. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Or you can work with an energy healer that will come and will move the energy in your body and will clean it. Okay, but there's lots of different ways to do this healing, and you've got to do it. So pick one, pick them all, and get started like yesterday. Okay, and the reason why you want to clear the past is because those things are weighing you down and they are creating subconscious blocks. Okay, they're creating subconscious blocks, and when you are going after something that you want, this shit is coming up and it's like, you're like, oh my God, why is this happening now? This is why it's happening, because you have not cleaned up the past. You have not done the work that needs to be done. You need to clear, you need to heal, you need to forgive, you need to let go, and you need to move on. Okay, number 5. You got to take action. Okay, easier said than done. But when you start clearing up your past and you get very clear about what you want and you can see it in your mind's eye, you can feel it, it makes it easier. So create an action plan. Work with a coach. I'm a coach. Work with me, or work with anybody who is like me, okay? Get with somebody and say, listen, I'm trying to get from point A to point B. I need help taking action. I need to be held accountable. The number one reason why people do not achieve their goals is because they're not being held accountable. So work with a coach, or you can just make a list and just start taking action. Whatever's in your mind right now. I'm sure there's like 10 things. Just write them down and just start checking them off. Get it over with. Do 3 things today, you know? What are you doing with your time? So those are my top 5 tips for manifesting miracles in your life. Number 1 is believing. Number 2, committing to a high vibe life. Number 3 is having a vision and feeling that vision. Number 4 is clearing the past. And number 5 is taking action. So I want to let you guys in on a little something. I have created Manifesting Miracles Bootcamp. It is a 6-week bootcamp that is just a deep, intensive learning opportunity to go over all of the tools that I have accumulated in the past decade of doing this kind of work. I have all kinds of tips and tricks up my sleeve, and I had created this program because I want to give it away. I'm ready to share it with the world. And so I invite you to take advantage of my early bird opportunity. I'm offering this course at last year's rates for a very limited time. If you are interested in getting the early bird rate, make sure you send an email to support@roferelli.com and let me know, okay? You can also check out the website roferelli.com/manifesting miracles bootcamp. The relaunch of this program is on its way, so if you're interested in learning more about it, then hit me up and I will definitely send you a link with more information. There are 6 amazing modules, one that goes over modern day vision boards, another that goes over clearing and healing, a little bit that I talked about in my 5. I talk about MVP, which is meditation, visualization, and prayer, the differences between the 3 and how you can leverage all 3 to manifest in different ways. I go into deep detail on high vibe living. I actually have 67 different ways mapped out, and I give all of that information to you. Plus, I give you a complete plan and process for prioritizing your life and your schedule so that you can continue to live high vibe. There's a week dedicated to crystal grids and using crystals to manifest. And then I also share with you how to create affirmations that actually work, as well as my very special go-to meditations that are made and created for manifesting. There's one meditation that actually comes with a disclaimer because it's so powerful. So if you are interested in Manifesting Miracles Bootcamp, let me know. Send me an email, support@roferelli.com, and I will be happy to give you more information about that. I also want to invite you to sign up for my weekly Feed Her Soul videos. I send them out every week around Monday or Tuesday. And each video includes special tips, special tricks, how-tos on personal development and spiritual development for spiritually evolving women. So if you are a spiritually evolving woman like me, then sign up and you will get those videos in your inbox every week. And that's at roferelli.com. So thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!